Hi, thanks for joining us today. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Raquel Martins. I teach third grade at Benjamin Franklin School 13 in Elizabeth.
Okay. And so I know you do both components of the Generation Tech. So start with the classroom component. Tell us a little bit about that, what that's done for your classroom, and how you think that's helped the teaching and the learning in this community.
Generation Text has helped me to teach my students to take responsibility for their actions. The students, all I have to do is pose a simple question to have students self-correct themselves, and they've learned through those questions to self-correct themselves, and I don't even have to say anything else. They automatically self-correct.
Great. Okay. And so now I know that when you first started it, you started it in the first half of the year, and then the second year you started it at the beginning of the year. Was there a difference, or how did you feel about that?
There was a big difference because starting in the middle of the year, the students and I were already used to a certain way of the way the classroom was run. So we had to adjust to a new way and just new ways of approaching things. And this year we started from the beginning, so it just was the same. Nothing has changed. And they grew and they learned it right from day one.
Right. So you really saw them grow. Yeah. Oh, that's really neat. Now, the other thing is, what did it do for the community in your classroom?
Well, not only do the students self-correct themselves when I pose a question, but the students do it to each other as well. They'll ask each other what it is that they're doing that they shouldn't be doing, or they'll tell each other, you should be listening, your eyes should be on the teacher, your hands should be folded. And most of the times I don't even have to say anything.
That's great. And so now there's a second part to Generation Text, and that's running lunch bunches. Is you donate one lunchtime a week, and you meet with a group of students. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. I meet with 5 boys from the 4th grade. Some of them I already knew, and some of them I didn't know. So it was a good experience getting to know these boys closer and really building a relationship with them, and getting to know what it is that they're struggling with and teaching them different ways to address those struggles and how to handle situations that are uncomfortable.
That's great. And have you seen a growth in those boys?
I do. At first, they weren't really sure. They stuck to basic, generic responses, but now they really think about their actions and how their actions affect others in our discussions.
Okay. And they always remember, don't they?
Yes, they do. They do.
They look forward to it?
Yes.
Yeah. And what about you? Do you look forward to it?
Yes, I do.
Great.
I love seeing them come, and I always know I'm always checking the clock. Are they getting ready to show up? And try to stay on top of it, and they're always punctual.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.